last season, the defensive end group was young, a lot of injuries that obviously impacted what you guys could do everywhere. When you've got Matt and Garrett and Isaiah doing what they're doing, do you notice from your position how much of a difference it makes?
Oh yeah, for sure.
What's the difference?
The difference is either they're making plays, or like me and Jack are able to just run free and go make a play. Also, getting pressure. Nobody can just key up one person. Can't just say, oh, like Zach's coming, or if you looking at me and Jack on the inside. You have to account for everybody. You have to be honest to your rules. So having them it frees up everybody. They make the entire defense work. It's just like how the offensive line makes the entire offense work. They make our entire defense work.
Sometimes the linemen kind of space eaters is how Zach referred to. Sometimes they can be referred to. But those guys have been making TFLs and things like that. Is that pretty special from that group that they're not just waiting for others to make plays?
Oh yeah, I definitely say it's pretty special, especially in a scheme like ours. In a 3-4, usually you expect the D-line to just eat up double teams so your backers can run free. But when they can eat up a double team and then split it and go make the tackle, it's definitely like a double plus on the play. So having them doing that, it has been great.
Bryson's out this week. How has Keanu developed, from your opinion, watching from behind?
I think he's developed really well. I haven't noticed a drop off or anything with him in there, but I think he brings a different measurement. He's definitely a different player. He's a little more unorthodox, I guess, with his like wrestling background, but it allows him to make a lot of plays. Like he makes plays that people don't see, but he's like extremely important to our defense. Especially at the nose guard position. Kind of all grows out from there. So I think he's been developing well. He's gonna do nothing but get better. I told you, his ceiling high. I'm telling y'all, he's gonna be right here one day.
What challenges does Nebraska pose?
They make you defend everything. Kind of just like almost every spread team, but they make you really defend it. They stretch you out wide. Formationally, they have playmakers pretty much everywhere. And then the other threat of having a quarterback that's truly a dual threat quarterback. It makes it really hard to defend everything, but it's going to be a great challenge.
What kind of challenges their tempo percent? Because their team, like once they get a first down, then they like to go and kind of challenge you guys that way.
They don't let you collect yourself with that. You have to truly have a short memory. It's something that you try to have defensively, but you have to truly live by that in a game like this versus an offense like that likes to hurry up and go after a big play after they hurt you a little bit. So you have to just have a short memory and get on to the next play.
How much you look forward to going back on the road now? And, like Zach put it, that's the only team they got out there in Nebraska, so it's going to be a hostile environment.
Oh, it's fun. I love going into hostile environments. It just feels like it's us against the world. It's truly just our brotherhood, our friendships, tested against any and everybody that we're around. We don't see our fans, or we're not going to hear them anyway. So it's basically just us against the world. It's always fun to go into somebody's house, and when you come out with a W, it makes it that much sweeter.
Do you think you guys have to, as leaders yourself, have to make sure that guys stay focused and play down Nebraska and not worry about some other things that potentially are going on in the conference?
Nah, not really. I mean, we've been having that approach all along. Nobody's losing focus at all. So I don't feel the need to stress that. The focus is good. Everybody's on Nebraska.
When it comes to, I know he hasn't necessarily played a game yet, but he's been on travel rosters. What have you seen from Muma and just how he's progressed? I know Leo's gotten the reps, obviously, and burned his red shirt, but what have you seen out of Muma and just how he's progressed, too?
He does some things naturally that are really well. He uses his hands well. He has some nice instincts that he's been developing. He asks all the right questions every day. Every day he has some type of question, and it's the right one. So it's a good question to ask, especially as a younger backer. He's been developing on, special teams throughout practice, defensive snaps in practice. He's been getting better and better each week. He definitely got a high ceiling too. But I would probably say number one is that he uses his hands really well for a freshman.
Do you have all the answers?
No, I don't have all the answers. No, I do not have all the answers. Nowhere near it. I just have a little more answers than some other people, but I do not have all the answers at all.
How do you characterize this rivalry? I mean, we know what Iowa's about, UW Minnesota. How would you characterize Nebraska and Wisconsin?
I would still say that it's a nail, like a lip biting rivalry. They haven't always been like a spread team or anything like that. And even though that they are spread, they still want to be physical. They got their defense nickname. I forgot what it is. Black shirt nickname. That's like a gritty nickname. They want to be a physical team. They're still a physical team. You're in the Big Ten. Everybody's physical. the scheme doesn't matter. But yeah, they're definitely a great team that a lot of people don't take serious, but they are definitely a great team. They have great players, always have, always will. Great program, great tradition there, just like us, So it's definitely a challenge, but also always fun to play though.
What's the mindset like when you've held one of these trophies for a while? You guys haven't obviously with Minnesota for a long time.
Never
You
lose
for
it.
Iowa.
Yep.
What's it like when you sing Nebraska now? What's kind of the mindset when you go into a game?
Never lose it. You want to come into the locker room with it and leave with it. You never want to see somebody come storming across the sideline to your sideline and take it and go back into their locker room with it. So the mindset is to never lose it and to also understand that since you've had it for so long that there's nothing they can lose by pulling out all the stops, like a trick play, a fake punt, whatever the case is. So kind of just mind tapping yourself to that, but also not overthinking it, still just playing football.
Keanu said that.
I can't remember. Can you tell me how difficult is that to get? You got one guy to return it, to have the other 10 guys coordinate things so they can clear a path. What makes it tough?
I think what makes it tough is that if one person doesn't do his job, then everybody else is messed up. That's kind of what I experienced at kickoff return, is that everybody has to be on for it to work, for you to get a positive return. And if not, then somebody else has to fix you, and somebody else has to fix them.
Okay.
And then nobody's really on their target, on the landmark that they really need to be on. So it's definitely like if one person mess up, then it's not a good return.
And then how difficult